So tonight we're at Show's Kitchen, and this is their omakase dinner.
Just barely you're here.
Wait,
Yeah.
how often do they offer it? Every night?
Every weekend.
Oh, okay.
Friday, Saturdays. But I heard they're booked at least 1 month in advance. So
It's a rare occasion.
And we
Yeah.
made reservations 2 months in advance.
Right.
Yeah,
And we
so
forgot.
we forgot.
I did not forget. And I want you guys to know that
she's responsible.
all these guys said that I'm organized. That's why I was here.
And we're the
Yeah.
ones that made the reservation. We
And
didn't
we're
remember.
like, why didn't you warn us in advance? Because we only saw her twice today.
I know, right?
I just assumed they already had it in their calendars. You
No,
don't put it in your calendars?
I don't write things down. Everything is in here.
Had she said, "I'll see you later tonight," I'd be like, "What's tonight?" And then would have been on
And
time.
you didn't figure it out then?
No, because she texted me. She's like, "Is it BYOB tonight?" I go, "What's tonight?" She said, "The show's." I'm, oh no!
Oh my
and that's
gosh.
when, of course, the idea descends on my head, going, "Holy cow! We're going to stand up the restaurant." A highly coveted reservation, all that stuff.
Yeah. We're starting with this ahi and wakame with miso sauce.
So,
But there's a nice nuta miso. But there's you can get that little bit of that mustard. The mustard cake. The karashi. Wow, that's great.
Oh, sweet.
But it has that pungence so that you can burn your nose.
Otherwise, when they're not doing these omakases, they have plate lunches.
And they're affordable. They're like 10 to 12 bucks, I think. Yeah, so they're pretty affordable. I highly recommend doing the chicken namban for the bento if you get a chance.
And how much is the omakase?
I believe it's 80 bucks a head. $10 plus, so. But it's 2, 4, it's 8 courses. So
it's BYOB.
it's BYOB. But of course we're not anticipating a whole bunch of things, so we are BYOB no.
Less.
Less?
BYOB less.
Oh, thank you. And I'm drinking all my water because I had to run to get here. So I spent a lot of.
But if this happens to you, we're across the street from Walmart.
Yeah.
So you could possibly pick up something there.
Correct. Now, just as a reminder, just to recap, they don't give confirmations like most restaurants will say. Confirming they don't do that, so
I
you've
don't know
got to
about these
remember.
restaurants. I don't get confirmation.
Really?
Yeah, I
Most
don't-
even no MW and
does,
oh
yeah.
for sure. And a lot of the higher restaurants will call you to confirm. Michelle's certainly does. Yeah, but for 80 bucks, you know, it's a little bit on the higher end scale. So
I would say I get confirmations from restaurants
not zippies. You know,
10% of the time.
maybe they know you're responsible.
And
They're like,
organized.
let's call Melissa. No, Melissa
Organized.
knows. She remembers all the
But
time.
she always forgets.
She's early all the time too.
Oh yes.
She's texting us saying, "Where are you? I'm bored by myself."
I have no friends.
没有朋友.
没有朋友.
So this is kind of unusual for a Japanese restaurant. They have a Thai lemongrass shrimp with spicy cilantro lemon dressing.
Nice, aromatic. It's really fragrant. It's got a nice citrusy note on that. Melissa's still shooting, and I, just in my haste, don't have my camera, so I'm waiting for her so I can shoot my photo with her camera.
Freaking out.
Anyway, it's hard because it's so much stuff.
I'm just gonna start. I don't know how to eat it.
I have to use your photo.
We'll see if I even can do a better job of that. Yeah, you know, I can't get past the glass. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's very light and delicate scent.
Like me.
If you say so.
Was it delicate like Melissa?
Delicate blossom. So what do we do?
Rumor. I'm taking a bite of the shrimp and of the lettuce. But maybe I should have this lettuce on the bottom.
I have a piece of shot, Melissa.
Huh?
I may be able to get a piece of shot for us.
I'm making like a taco. the flavor is going to be in the lettuce salad on the bottom. Now we have the beef tataki with house ponzu sauce. So it's very fresh tasting because it's like your beef has like a total salad on top with the kaiware sprouts and the onion.
It's really neat. He makes his own ponzu, but he uses, at least, besides the sake and the mirin and all that, and the soy, he uses lemon, lime, and orange. In Japan it's usually like yuzu, sudachi, kabosu, or some type of lime-like citrus, or combination of it. In this case, it's 3 completely different, very American accessible citrus. So
The sprouts give it
Peppery taste.
Peppery.
these are funky, but aren't they?
It's good for yourself.
I've not tasted armpit.
I taste more of the citrus. That's right.
That one, it has that almost like mustardy, peppery note. Kind of pungent, very almost spicy. I guess armpit and pepper, yeah.
So I had like 2 heavy meals today, and so I was like feeling really gross, and I didn't want to do this, but but actually I feel better now eating this food.
I agree. I mean, the citrusy component, the acid, the bright flavors, it makes it feel lighter, and it feels like it's helping me with digestion because on the way over here, I had even had my meal at the previous restaurant. I was absolutely disgusted, completely full. But as I'm eating, I'm completely fine. It's almost as though I just started
Like
eating.
the rest of the day never happened.
You're right. So there's something magical about what's going on in these dishes, the enzymes that have it. So, and
Because we started the day
I'm
eating.
ready to go.
We started the day eating muki dogs, which are vegan hot dogs, but still,
Yeah.
I felt like really gross when I was walking to my car. It just sat in the pit of my stomach.
Because you had the bread,
I
those
think it
other
was the
more weighty
bread.
items.
I think it was the bread.
I mean, for a plant-based sausage, it was meaty and it felt substantial. So that's why, when the impression is when you eat vegan or lighter, you tend to go, a lot of vegetables. It feels like you're eating a lot more air. I get gassy actually. But in this case, it was weighty and it felt like there was a substantial amount of food that I ate. So eating just one of those meaty dogs actually made me pretty full.
And it was like panko on top too.
No crumbs.
It was tapioca, so like
Fried tapioca.
farofa,
Yeah.
Brazil.
So it was quite nice. I enjoyed it. And then I had a braised beef sandwich at Island Vintage. At least half of it with gravy sauce, just dousing.
So that's where you came from?
Yeah.
But then I had a full
And we had
yakiniku
fried
lunch.
mozzarella.
I had a full yakiniku lunch with like
You had yakiniku for lunch too?
We went to
Korea house.
Oh, you guys both went.
I wasn't gonna go.
Yeah.
There was so much food.
I do like Koryo one.
I wasn't going to eat dinner tonight. And now we have a beet salad with with honey
What these?
honey goat
And a
cheese.
strawberry vinaigrette.
Yeah,
almost dessert-like.
sounds delicious.
Sweet.
What part of it is sweet? The sauce?
Just the composition.
So delicious. I'm so
It's
healthy.
like candy, right? It's because it has the creaminess and grilled cheese. I gotta go say that. But the vinaigrette with the honey. Seriously, have this as a dessert course.
Next we have this seared scallop with pea puree. It doesn't taste like pea.
It doesn't, yeah. I'm trying to figure out what that is.
It tastes Chinese.
Even the seasoning on top of the scallop.
Like a light fire spice.
What that is? It's almost like a smoky.
I think fire spice.
It's fantastic. It has 5 spice now. It's like chashu. Yeah.
It's interesting.
It's different.
Never had a scallop taste like that before.
Yeah, and a char siu scallop,
Yeah.
which actually would make sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we have the cold tomato soup with a little cheese toast.
Weeks ago.
What do we do? Take a sip and a bite?
You can or dip it and dunk it in.
It's very mild tomato.
It looks almost like a kabocha soup.
Well, very creamy looking.
It's really nice.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, light up.
Oh, sorry. Okay, change.
So refreshing. Actually, this is like a really good summer meal because it doesn't like weigh you down.
Are you a dunking or a sipping?
I am sipping because it's
sipping?
so
I'm gonna
refreshing.
I'm going to dunk. Dunky dunk dunk. I'm going to sip. Very delicate.
I like the texture of the tomato soup.
Let's go. Yeah, that's nice velvety touch.
But it's very smooth.
And very creamy.
It's just simple. Nothing fancy, but just tastes good.
Delicious. So the main dish has arrived.
It's
Which
huge.
is this lamb chop and shrimp. And it is huge. I'm like so stuffed now.
No.
Extra stuff.
I think I'm gonna only eat like 2 bites and the rest will have to come home.
That's okay. As long as you get a bite.
Yeah, I think I'll eat one rack
One wrap.
here and the other to go.
And I will eat the shrimp. The shrimp don't keep as well.
Wife exclaimed "Wow" when she ate it, so the nauseous, excruciatingly painful. I'm full face.
So we had all the insides first.
Yeah, well, you guys did.
But the shrimp is nice and garlicky. And
That sauce is very nice.
very good
I
texture.
like the mustard crust. Wow, really good.
I ate the garlic shrimp first.
You did.
That is very tender.
Beautiful medium rare. And wow, very nice.
I wasn't ready for something this big after all the
I know.
I know.
It's gonna be small.
yeah,
I was going
the
to say,
small lead up.
you know, it's kind of a, for the price, it's kind of a small portion meal, but they really make it up then. Yeah. I can't eat the caviar sauce with the risotto. The risotto's kind of light flavored.
Oh, there's risotto underneath too. Oh my god. It's more heavy.
Wow.
What is wow?
Risotto.
Oh.
I like that bold mustard note on the crust. That's how I make mine.
Couldn't finish our lamb, so it's all packed up to go. A matcha mousse cake
でも80個しかない。
made by a friend of the restaurant.
I like that it's really light.
Oh yeah, very nice.
Sometimes just not too heavy and too sweet.
Dense.
So chef worked at Trump most previously.
Oh.
But it's so funny because we were just talking. I remember at one point at Trump at the Waiolu Inyo. That's right, Inyo. But there was. I remember getting wind that they make Mexican food, so at least there was a chile relleno there. So I went to eat that. It was kind of a higher end. It was really good. I loved it. Turns out this is the chef. He worked in Mexico most previously to Trump. And so now, of course, in Trump, there's a lot of rules. You can and cannot do.
Even right now, I can't make Mexican cuisine.
Because you got margaritas downstairs. I know. So sad.
So when did
Sometimes I put for the Mexican cuisine for the chef's table. That's I don't bother for them.
Yeah. Oh,
so when did you leave the hotel?
oh, wow. And you don't like green tea.
When did you leave the hotel?
It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't have that.
2020.
It is really
And
very airy.
I never think about it. I gotta make for them like this. supposedly I am going to Dallas.
Oh.
And I didn't sign for that, the hotel. But that is like too late because everything is postponed, so they don't want to hire for anybody. So I gotta wait and wait and wait, and I can't wait anymore.
I'm glad you opened. I give you the credit because I told Guy Hagi about this a few months ago. When I bumped into the guy recently, he said
It's not easy, but
he loved it.
Oh.
now I don't have my boss, so
So you found the space first. That's why you couldn't do Mexican.
yeah.
Oh.
And then hopefully one day I like to expand more.
Good. Well, we cannot stop eating dessert, even though we're so stuffed with the entree.
It's so airy. It doesn't. It seems effortless to eat this.
Yeah.
I mean, the crust is obviously got some more substance in it. It's got a very buttery, but when it flakes apart, it crumbles in your mouth.
You don't want to stop eating.
No, it's the textures that are just brilliant. And Melissa doesn't normally like green tea.
But it was just light enough so that you could
That you-
get
yeah,
a
you can
sense
get-
without
without-
tasting the dirt.
Yeah, with the kind of that chalky.
What are you talking about? Green tea is delicious.
Wrong.
I think something like this is what locals would like.
Yeah. So they're finished, but I'm still going. But
I just inhaled. I was full. I could finish half my lamb because that was a huge plate of lamb. But this dessert just inhaled it.
I'm just savoring every bite.
It's so airy. Done. You know.
So we'll be hungry next time we go out. Today was just a too much food day.
There's too much food today.
But yet, finish off dessert.
Because it was
Always
really
wrong.
good. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.